Hello. Today I am taking new chapter linear inequalities. Okay. What is the meaning of this term linear inequalities? Let us understand first linear equations, or I am telling you let us recall first linear equalities. Okay. Linear equalities, both sides equal. For example, suppose 2x plus 3y is equal to 4. What is it? It's a linear equation. Linear equation because power on variable is 1. There are two variables, power on variable is 1, and because equal to 4 is here, that means it shows the equalities. Left hand side term is equal to right hand side term. It's called linear equalities. It's okay. Here we are discussing about linear inequalities. Inequalities, that means 2x plus 3y is equal to 4 in place of equal because there are three terms, either greater than, equal, less than. It's okay. So if I write the term here, 2x plus 3y is less or equal to 4. What is it? It is called linear inequalities. That means the term on the left hand side is equal or less than the term of right hand side. This is the meaning of it. Okay, linear inequalities. So if suppose if I write here one simple term, I am writing here x is greater than 0. Okay, x is greater than 0 or x is greater or equal to 0. Make a difference of these two things. Make a difference of these two things. And we are understanding the difference on the number line. This is a number line 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. Okay, dash dash. When we are talking about x is greater than 0, it's strictly greater than 0. That means what is the value of x on the number line when we are talking about on the number line or on the integers, real number, whatever it is. X is greater than 0, that means we are talking about this entire part of the line, right hand side to the 0. Okay, but this 0 is not included because x is strictly greater than 0. The value of x will never be equal to 0. It will definitely greater than 0. How to represent on the number line? To represent on the number line, we can use this circle and arrow on that side. What is the meaning? X is, this is, if you will make this complete dark circle, that means this 0 is included. So this 0 is included. So this is an example of that term. X is greater or equal to 0. That means the value of x is 0 also and greater than 0 also. But actually we are talking about x is greater than 0. Strictly greater than 0. So if you are going to represent this part, so we'll just make a 0 here and then arrow. It shows that all these numbers will be satisfied for x except 0. Okay, so that is the difference of these two terms. So suppose I will write here this is and this is. What is the difference? The difference is x is greater than 0 and it is x is greater or equal to 0. Okay, got it? So in the interval, suppose we are talking about the same thing will be used in a closed and open interval. This is closed interval, you are aware of that. Suppose I'll write here 3, 5. Okay, closed interval. So on the number line, how to represent this? 3, 5. Okay, but 3, 5 if you want to write in the open interval, then how to write it? This is 3, it's a 5, like this. Okay, that means 3 and 5 not included. These are the open interval. They are not including in the set. Okay, got it? So this is a greater than 0, strictly greater than 0, same as less than 0. For example, x is less than 3 and x is less or equal to 3. So make a difference. X is strictly less than 3. The value of x is coming 0, 1, 2 and this is 3. Okay. And when we want to represent x is less than 3, strictly less than 3, so that means this is a circle at that side. Because x is less than, so on the left hand side, this is the value of x. Okay, x is less or equal to 3. X is less or equal to 3. Okay, so this is the difference on less or equal and less than, and these are called actually inequalities, right? I hope it is clear. Now we are taking some questions of this exercise 6.1. Okay. Exercise 6.1. Question number 1 I am taking first. Solve 24x less than 100. 24x less than 100. Now should be very careful. Less than or less or equal to. It makes difference. 24x less than 100, then x is a natural number. First, x is a natural number. And second part, x is an integer. First is x is a natural number. Second part, x is an integer. Okay, x is a natural number. 24x is less than 100. Now let us see what is the value of x. So 24x is less than 100. X is less than 100 upon 24. X is less than 20, 25, 4 is 100. So this result is coming 5 point something. 4 5 is 20. 5 2 is 10. 4. 4 4 is 16, 8 1 96. So this is coming 4 whole 4 upon 25. And this sign is not here. X is less than 4 whole 4 upon 25. What does it mean? This x is less than 4 plus something. This is the value of that term. 4 whole something. Okay. So when we are talking about x is a natural number. So you see the number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, it is 5. Okay. 4 whole 4 upon 25, that means, I think from here, this is the position of x. Okay. 4 will include because this number is more than 4. So when we are talking about the natural number, so natural number set, what to write here? Natural number start from 1. 1, 2, 3 and 4 will be included. When we are talking about x is an integer. So starting from here 4, 3, 2, minus infinite. Because integers are coming 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 up to minus infinite. Right? So this is the set of integers. Or in the interval form if you want to write, then how to write here? Minus infinite to 4. 4 included, minus infinite. Infinite will never be included. So this is the set. It's okay. Clear? Question number 2 also. 2 I am solving because it has a negative term. Minus 12x is greater than 30. Minus 12x is greater than 30. And same condition, x is a natural number, x is an integer. Minus 12x is greater than 30. How to find the value of x? Because x having minus sign here. Okay. You remember one thing, when we multiply by minus 1 both sides, then inequality will change. How will inequality change? Let me tell you. Suppose 5 is greater than 3. You are aware of that? You are aware of it? 5 is greater than 3. Okay. If I'll multiply minus 5 and minus 3, multiply both sides by minus 1, Then what happened? May I write this as it is, or both the terms are true, or one of them is not true? I think one of them is not true because it is given that 5 is greater than 3. So let us see on the number line what is the condition. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 5 is greater than 3. It's okay. 5 is greater than 3 because 5 comes on the right hand side to the number line of 3. Minus 5 is less than minus 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Minus 5 and minus 3, which number is greater? Always the number coming on the right hand side is always greater than the number comes on the left hand side. So that means minus 3 is greater than the minus 5. But what is it? Minus 3 is less than minus 5. So in this case, when you multiply it by minus 1 both sides, then the inequality will change. And this inequality will, greater r will become in the form of less than. So now minus 5 is less than minus 3. Okay, you remember it. When we multiply by minus 1, always inequality will change. Okay, and in case of reciprocal, let us see in the reciprocal what happens. Suppose 5 is greater than 3. 1 upon 5 is greater than 1 upon 3, which is true, which is also not true. So there in the reciprocal also what we have to do, inequality will change. Okay. So if you have any confusion problem, you just take a numeric example and find out. Okay, and obtain the result immediately. So minus 12x is greater than 30. We want to make free this x from minus sign. So multiplied by minus sign. So may I write here 12x is less than minus 30. X is less than minus 30 upon 12. X is less than minus 6 2 ja 6 5 ja, minus 5 upon 2. So x is less than minus 2.5. Am I right? Now the value of x which is less than minus 2.5. On the number line 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Minus 2.5 is here. So the value of x is less than this. Less than means it going to the left, this side. Okay. So this side, what happens? In the question they are asking, second question first, x is a natural number, no natural number, no natural number. Okay. No natural numbers. And the second part is x is an integer. So integer is starting from first integer is minus 3 and then so on. Okay. So minus 4, minus 3 is the last here and it is infinite with minus sign. Okay. Clear? So this is the condition. Now let us up to 4 questions you can solve it. Now solve the inequalities and exercises 5 to 16 for real x. For finding the real values of x. Question number 5 I am taking 4x plus 3 is less than 5x plus 7. 4x plus 3 is less than 5x plus 7. Okay. Question is find the value of x or the real values of x you are finding. We'll separate x one side. So this 3, 7 will be shifted here. Minus 7 is less than 5x minus 4x. 7 minus 3 minus 4 is less than 5x minus 4x. It is x. So what does it mean? X is greater than minus 4. So what is the value of x? It's greater than minus 4. Okay. So what to write here? Minus 4 minus 3 to minus infinite. Sorry. Minus 4 minus 3 up to plus infinite. This is the value of x. So all questions on the same category. One question I want to take it. Question number 10. What is it? 10th question is x upon 3 is greater than x by 2 plus 1. X upon 3 is greater than x by 2 plus 1. How to solve it? We are separating x. Okay. So we're separating x. X upon 3 is greater than LCM 2x plus 2. So x upon 3 is greater than x plus 2 upon 2. Make cross multiplication. 2x is greater than 3x plus 6. Okay. So this is 2x minus 3x is greater than 6. Minus x is greater than 6. When we make positive of x, what should be done? X is less than minus 6. So the value of x is less than minus 6. That means minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus infinite. Okay. This is the value of x. Another question, I want to take now question number 12, 1 upon 2, 3x plus 5. 12th question, 1 upon 2, 3x upon 5 plus 4. Is greater or equal to 1 upon 3x minus 6. This is the question. 1 upon 2, 3x plus 5. 3x upon 5 plus 4 is greater or equal to 1 upon 3x minus 6. Okay. Let us see. For finding the x. 1 upon 2, 5 4 upon 1, 3x plus 5 4 is 20 is greater or equal to 1 upon 3 x minus 6. Okay. 5 2s are 10. This is 3. So this 3 is multiplied here. 3x plus 20 is greater or equal to this 5 2s are 10 is multiplied here. Is that okay? So 3 3 are 9x plus 60 is greater or equal to 10x minus 60. We'll shift x on one side. So this 60 as it is minus 60 is coming here plus 60 is greater than 10x minus 9x. 120 is greater or equal to x. What does it mean? The value of x is less or equal to 120. Okay. So 120, the value of x is less or equal to 120. So when we write in the interval, how to write it? We can write here, or we'll write here x is less or equal to 120. Same thing. Okay. So may I write here minus infinite in open interval, minus infinite open, and 120 comes in closed interval. Okay. Or when we represent on the number line, how to represent it? This is 120 on the number line. So less than 120. Less than 120, what does it mean? Dark. It is x. Okay. Clear? This is the representation. One question number 16th, I am taking 2x minus 1 upon 3. 2x minus 1 upon 3 is greater or equal to 3x minus 2 upon 4. 3x minus 1 upon 4 or 3x minus 2 upon 4 minus 2 minus x upon 5. Okay. Right. Find the value of x. So simple 2x minus 1 upon 3 as it is greater or equal to, we'll calculate this portion, LCM is 4, 3x minus 2 plus x. 2x minus 1 upon 3 is greater or equal to 3x plus x 4x minus 4 upon 4. 2x minus 1 upon 3 is greater or equal to 4 common and cancel, it is x minus 1. 2x minus 1 is greater or equal to 3x minus 3. 2x minus 3x is greater or equal to minus 3 plus 1. Minus x is greater or equal to minus 2 and multiplied by minus 1, so x is less or equal to 2. So the value of x is less than 2. Okay. So minus infinite, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2. Okay. And 2. 2 will also include it. 2 will also include it in it. Okay. Now I take in a words problem. Before words problem, some more questions are: solve the inequalities exercise 720 so that the graph of the solution in each case on number line. Solve the inequalities and show the graph of the solution in each case on the number. Now we are going to represent the graph on the number line. Graph on the number line. Okay. Let us take any one of the question. Suppose I want to take question number 20th, which is x upon 2 is greater or equal to 5x minus 2 upon 3 minus 7x minus 3 upon 5. This is the question. X upon 2 greater or equal to 5x minus 2 upon 3 minus 7x minus 3 upon 5. X upon 2 is greater or equal to LCM 5 3 is 15, 25x minus 10 minus 7 3 is 21x minus plus 3 3 is 9. X upon 2 is greater or equal to 25x minus 21x, it is 4x minus 10 plus 9 minus 1 upon 15. Okay. So 15x is greater or equal to 8x minus 2. 15x minus 8x, 7x is greater or equal to minus 2. So x is greater or equal to minus 2 upon 7. X is greater or equal to minus 2 upon 7. Okay. So graph on the number line. How to represent the graph on the number line? See. Minus 2 upon 7. What is the value of minus 2 upon 7? It is minus 1, so minus 2. Minus 2 upon 7 lies between 0 to minus 1. I'll make total 7 parts of it. How many parts? 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts. In 7 parts, minus 2. So minus 2 this is. Okay. So because it is greater or equal, x is greater or equal to minus 2. Greater or equal. Okay. Greater, that means it's going on right hand side of the number line. Always you remember, greater that means to the right to the number line, smaller to the left number line. Okay. So when this x is greater than to this point, so right hand side of this point, this is 2 upon 7 is here and x is greater. So this is the value is x is greater or equal to minus 2 upon 7. Okay. Now let us start words problem starting from 21. Question number 21 is 21. Ravi obtained 70 and 75 marks in the first 2 unit tests. Find the minimum marks he should get in the third test to have an average of at least 60 marks. Okay. Ravi obtained 70 and 75 marks in first 2 unit test. Right. Ravi obtained 70 and 75 marks in 2 unit tests. It's okay. Find the minimum marks he should get in the 3rd unit test. So let the minimum marks minimum marks obtained by him in 3rd unit test. Okay, 3rd unit test be X. Is it okay? 70, 75 and 3rd unit test he is obtaining X marks. He should get the 3rd test to have an average of at least 60 marks. Okay, as given. Average marks. How to find the average marks? 70 plus 75 plus X upon 3. These are the average marks of 3 unit test. And last line is get the test to have an average of at least 60 marks. He should obtain an average at least 60. Minimum 60 should be the average. Okay. So as given, 70 plus 75 plus X upon 3, and this average at least 60, minimum 60. Okay. Is that okay? So this average is minimum 60 or more than 60. This is the meaning of at least. 70 plus 75, 5, 7, 7, 14, 145 plus X is greater or equal to 180. Therefore, X is greater or equal to 180 minus 145. So, X is greater or equal to 10 minus 5, 335. So, that means he should have get at least 35 or more than 35. Okay. So, what is the answer? Minimum marks. Minimum marks should be 35 or more than 35 in 3rd unit test UT. Okay. So these are the questions you arrange in the form of inequalities and then find out the values of X. Here actually the particular value you are able to find out the value of X. You are getting a range. In that range you are finding the value in inequalities. Okay. Next one is 22 is the same as now. Let us see 23 question. Find all pairs of consecutive odd positive integers, both of which are smaller than 10, such that their sum is more than 11. Question number 23. Find all pairs of consecutive odd positive integers. Find all pairs of consecutive odd positive integers. Okay. Odd positive number. What is the formula for finding odd positive number? Odd number. That is actually 2n plus 1, where n can be any natural number. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or we can use the term as n is integer also, because in integer 0 includes. So n can be any integer. So 2 0 it is 1. When you put 1, so it is 3 1 3 5 7 9. So odd positive number is 2n plus 1. Odd positive odd positive number pair. Odd positive number pair. One number is 2n plus 1. Second number is 2n plus 3. This is the pair 2n plus 1, 2n plus 3. Okay. Where n belongs to integer. Okay. And it is because talking about the positive, so n belongs to positive integer. Both of which are smaller than 10. So as given, 2n plus 1 smaller than 2n plus 1 is smaller than 10, and 2n plus 3 is smaller than 10. It is given. And second condition, their sum is more than 11. Sum is more than 11. So 2n plus 1 plus 2n plus 3 is more than 11. Okay. So 2n plus 2n, 4n plus 4 is more than 11. Okay. If I take 4 common, it is n plus 1. Just a minute, because we are finding the value of n. So better to do one thing. 4n is greater than 11 minus 4, 7. N is greater than 7 by 4. So that means n is greater than 1 whole 3 by 4. Okay. So the number n, it must be greater than 1 whole 3 upon 4. So first number n is equal to 2. Okay. Put n is equal to 2. Then the pair is, when I put here 2, then the pair is 2 2 is 4 plus 1 5, and 2 2 is 4 plus 3 7 1. When I put n is equal to 3, then the next pair is 6 plus 1 7, and 6 plus 3 9. When I put n is equal to 4, 4 to the 8 1 9, and it is 11. But condition is both the pairs should not be greater than 10. So 2n plus 3 is less than 10. Here it is coming 11. So it is not true. Only there are two pairs, 5 7 and 7 9. Okay. 5 7 and 7 9. And now let us take one question number 25. The longest side of a triangle is 3 times the shortest side, and the third side is 2 centimeters shorter than the longer side. If the perimeter of the triangle is at least 61 centimeter, find the minimum length of the shortest side. There are 3 sides of a triangle. You know that I am making 3 sides. One smaller, okay, A, B, C. But here it is difficult to identify which one is the shorter, longest side. I am making a triangle like that. Now the picture is clear. Shorter side, this is the longest side. Okay. The longest side of a triangle is 3 times the shortest side. Let the length of shortest side be x. Okay, it may be in any unit. And the longest side of triangle is 3 times. Okay, length of the longest side be 3x. Is it okay? Shortest x, longest 3x. And third condition, and the third side is 2 centimeters shorter than the longer. 3x minus 2. Okay, this is the shorter. If the perimeter of the triangle is at least 61, as given, perimeter of triangle is at least 61 centimeter, all given in the centimeter. Okay, these are also in centimeter form because clearly it is mentioned centimeter. Perimeter of triangle is at least 61. That means the perimeter is minimum 61. It can be more than 61 also. Okay, so perimeter, what does it mean? AB plus BC plus CA. It is at least 61. Am I right? This is minimum 61 and maximum it may be more than 61. Is greater or equal to 61. So now I'll put the value AB x plus BC 3x minus 2 and plus AC 3x is greater or equal to 61. X plus 3x minus 2 plus 3x is greater or equal to 61. 4x plus 3 7x is greater or equal to 61 plus 2. So 7x is greater or equal to 63. X is greater or equal to 63 upon 7. X is greater or equal to 7. 9 is 63. X is greater or equal to 9. Okay, what does it mean? The answer they are asking that was the minimum length of the shorter side. So the minimum length of shorter side is equal to 9 centimeter. Okay, it should not be less than 9. It is 9 or more than 9 possible. Okay, so that's all. These are the questions of it. Other questions, one more question is left, that is the hint is given in that. Okay, same question as that. Okay, so thanks for watching.